Have you ever wondered who's really at fault in a car accident? It's not always as straightforward as it seems. Pinpointing blame can be a complex puzzle, a dance of details and circumstances. Enter the realm of car accident law, a critical player in sorting out these disputes and claims. It's a dense and intricate field, but one that's essential to ensuring fairness and justice. So when you find yourself in these situations, remember, understanding car accident law can help you navigate these murky waters. Consider the case of Jane Doe, a law-abiding driver who found herself in a tricky situation. One sunny afternoon, Jane was driving home from work, obeying all traffic rules when she was suddenly rear-ended at a traffic signal by another driver who was distracted by his phone. The impact was severe. Jane's car was badly damaged, and she suffered injuries that required immediate medical attention. The other driver was at fault, but proving this in a court of law is not always as straightforward as it may seem. This is where car accident law comes into play. In the aftermath of the accident, Jane had to navigate through a maze of legal procedures. She had to report the accident to her insurance company, get her car appraised for damages, and seek medical treatment for her injuries, all while dealing with the trauma of the incident. As the legal proceedings unfolded, the role of car accident law became increasingly evident. Jane's attorney helped her understand the nuances of personal injury law, liability, and insurance claims. They gathered evidence including eyewitness accounts, traffic camera footage, and the distracted driver's phone records to establish fault. The case was complex with many layers. The opposing party's insurance company disputed the claims, and the case went to trial. Jane's attorney argued that under car accident law, the other driver was negligent and therefore responsible for Jane's damages and injuries. The court considered all the evidence presented and the legal arguments made. After a grueling trial, the jury ruled in Jane's favor, awarding her compensation for her medical bills, car repairs, and pain and suffering. The other driver was held accountable for his actions, thanks to car accident law. This case underscores the importance of understanding car accident law. It's not just about who caused the accident, it's about proving negligence, establishing liability, and fighting for fair compensation. It's about ensuring justice for victims like Jane. In Jane Doe's case, car accident law played a pivotal role in determining the outcome. So what exactly does car accident law entail? Well, let's dive right in. Car accident law is a subsection of personal injury law that covers incidents involving vehicles. It's an intricate field, but let's break it down into some key aspects. First off, we've got negligence. This is essentially about determining who's at fault. In a car accident, negligence could be anything from texting while driving to not adhering to traffic signals. The person found negligent is generally held liable for damages. Speaking of liability, that brings us to our next point. Liability is about who bears the responsibility for the accident. It could be a single driver, multiple drivers, or even a vehicle manufacturer in cases of faulty equipment. This leads us to insurance claims. Now, when an accident occurs, the liable party's insurance company typically covers the damages. However, the process isn't always smooth sailing. There can be disputes over the extent of injuries, property damage, and of course, liability itself. Lastly, we touch base with personal injury law. This is where things get a bit more serious. If a car accident results in significant injury to a person, they may have the right to sue for damages. This could include medical expenses, loss of earnings, and even pain and suffering. As we can see, car accident law is a complex field that covers a wide range of issues. So what should you take away from this? Understanding car accident law isn't just about knowing the rules of the road. It's about knowing your rights and responsibilities as a driver. It's about understanding that if an accident does occur, you're not alone. There are laws, regulations, and resources out there designed to protect you and guide you through the process. We've delved into the complexities of a case, dissected the letter of the law, and hopefully given you a better understanding of what it all means. But remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Laws vary by state, by country, and they're constantly evolving. Staying informed is not a one-time thing. It's a continuous journey. It's about staying in the driver's seat, not just in your car, but in your understanding of the law. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay safe, and always keep in the driver's seat of your journey.